So what the Third Indochina War, like, its origins comes from a poll from like the Graveyard of Empires, which was my Soviet-Afghan milsim, which I revived again. So it was Graveyard of Empires Remastered, and funnily enough, some people want there to be Graveyard of Empires Remastered. I kind of don't want to do that, but that's getting kind of off topic. After the poll in GOE-R, we move on to the Third Indochina War, and then we're put into development for like maybe about a month or so, maybe a few weeks, I'm not sure, but it took a while before our first map came out, which was Phnom Penh. And then once we got Phnom Penh out, we of course expanded there out to be a few more maps, but then a few of them we put in a little less effort than Phnom Penh because we put like our heart and soul into that map, just like we would do with any of our other city maps, like what we're doing with Bursa. That's been in development for like a year, so I mean, it's gonna be the best map my community, well, not really community anymore, more of like my dev team will ever make. And basically the origins come from one poll from the Soviet-Afghan milsim. We move on, we do like a huge development work due to the fact that I wanted things to be slightly more different than anything beforehand, which is why we also had like a low poly style for that. That's pretty much it in terms of its origins. I think with like the lifespan of the community, you were there for basically all of it. So yeah.
The Rising era started when the first Third Indochina War YouTube video began gaining a lot of view from Asian region, especially from Vietnam. People commented about how great it was and asking me if the group still exists. So after that video gained a lot of view, I started to post more about the Third Indochina War, and it went very well. Two of my video gained 30,000 views, more than 30,000 views, and it became most viewed video on my YouTube channel. I also started making video about it on TikTok to spread the advertisement from different social media platforms. The group gained a lot of members, mostly from my YouTube video. So from 100 members to 200 members, and then later 300, 400, 500, and 600, and so on until it reaches 900 members. It went well, but things a lot of turned after the end of the summer 2022. After the end of the summer of 2022, schools began to opening. The activity on the group began to slowly declining. Because, well, and of course, cool. I try to use many methods like scheduling on a group, but it doesn't really work. Long story short, Franz decided to put High Tastes on a group because he's also busy with his life. I am also busy with my life, and there's nothing to say actually. I think that's how it ended. I decided to put the last video of Third International War, so yeah. I began to move on with the Second Imperium. I started to make video about it. Yeah, I think that's how it ended. Long story short, the conclusion is it ended because of the school, high thesis, and people started to like busy with their life. I almost yeah, that's how it ended. Sorry.